Yo, what is good, everybody? My name is the Coach King, and today I'm going to be continuing my underrated, overrated fair series with these three wooden coasters. We have Comet, El Toro, and Phoenix. In this series, I'm going to say which one I think is underrated, overrated, and which one I think is fairly rated. So without further ado, let's just get right into this video. Starting off with the underrated spot, I'm going to throw in Comet at Great Escape. Comet is often not really seen by enthusiasts as a roller coaster, and obviously Great Escape does not have anything there for enthusiasts in general, but Comet is just overlooked constantly by enthusiasts, and it really does not deserving of that. You know, it is a good ride. It's the star attraction at Great Escape, and I do think it's an underrated ride. I don't think it competes with an El Toro or Phoenix, but I do think it should be within the top 20-ish wooden coasters in the world, maybe the top 10. You do get thrown out of your seat in the back row. The airtime is pretty good. It is a rough ride, but that is just, a testament to how old the ride actually is and stuff like that. Kind of adds to the intensity of the ride, just how rough it is. So I don't really hate the roughness. I do like the airtime on it. This is a very old ride. Definitely deserves more hype than it gets. Some of these elements, like that's a double down. Like that's a cool element for a 1920s roller coaster. And I definitely commend this ride more than other enthusiasts do, just because of the airtime it has, and it's just a fun ride. I think it was, before its age, with how old it is and how good of a ride it is, it really kind of is better than it should be, if that makes any sense. So that's why I'm gonna put it underrated. Starting off with our fairly rated is El Toro. El Toro is one of the best wooden coasters in the world. I would have it at number 2 behind the Voyage at Holiday World. Let's just start off with this chain lift. You're speeding up this cable lift hill. It's awesome. Adds a lot to it. A little cool thing here was that at the end of the lift hill, you guys are gonna see in a second, you do slow down a lot. They added like a little brake thing right there. You guys saw it, so you slow down a little bit. That was because they used to have the cable lift go all the way up. You see it slows down, and it would yank you over that hill, and you would go flying out of your seat. And it was too intense, so they actually had to slow it down. That's just one little cool thing. But yeah, El Toro is an obviously amazing ride. You get thrown out of your seat no matter where you are in the car. Airtime is the best out of any wooden coaster in the world. Maybe you put in the Voyage at Holiday World, but definitely better than the other ride I'm going to talk about next. These airtime hills are absolutely monstrous and absolutely insane. This one part, you hear people do complain about how it gets a little rough, but I don't find it to be too rough. I think it's a good addition to the ride. It does well. The ride is incredibly smooth for a wooden coaster, just because obviously it's a prefab, so that helps a lot. But it's just overall an amazing ride. Some of these hills, like this hill right here, is absolutely insane. One of the best airtime hills in the world, and this part here just keeps up the intensity. I mean, it really just has a whole ride layout that keeps its intensity, keeps its speed, and that's why I think it does deserve all the hype that it gets. I think it's one of the best wooden coasters in the world, if not the best. Once again, up there with Holiday World's Voyage. And I love the intensity, love the airtime, love the speed, height, everything. I think this wooden coaster is near perfect and deserves all the hype that it does get. And lastly, we're going to be talking about Phoenix at Knoebels, and obviously you can put 2 and 2 together. I'm going to put it at overrated. This ride is often up there with El Toro in people's rankings, and I just can't see why. I'm not saying it's a bad ride. I think it's better than Comet at Great Escape, but I don't think it should be even in the same conversation as El Toro. The airtime is just not the same. El Toro has intensity, speed. This ride is fun. It's a fun wooden roller coaster, but the intensity and the airtime is just not there compared to an El Toro. Like, when does El Toro do this? That kind of meandering, that little slow turn. El Toro doesn't have that. I guess some of these hills are pretty cool. You get a little bit of airtime, but nothing like El Toro's airtime. So I just don't think it's fair that you compare. Here we go again with a flat meandering turn. You really can't compare with an El Toro or a Voyage. It does not deserve to be that much hype. It does not deserve the #1 coaster in the Golden Ticket Awards like every year. I don't know why it gets that. It's really not an excessively long ride, as you guys are going to see. It's going to end in a few seconds here. The airtime is decent. Some of these hills are fun, but they're not El Toro hills, they're not Voyage hills. So that's why I just don't consider it to be up there with El Toro Voyage. That's gonna be it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about this video, and any more underrated, overrated, fair ideas you guys want me to touch on in the near future. I definitely enjoyed making this video. Hope you guys agreed with some of them, and I hope, hopefully I triggered some of you guys with the Phoenix thing, but we'll see. Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you guys next time.